Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. They're going to the air in the first play. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Play action here on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Looking for some space. It's Davis. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow.
Heck of a job by this defense on 4th and goal. I thought they maybe forgot about the quarterback taking off, but obviously they didn't. Eyes are on him, running down to the football. keeping him short of the goal line.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial.
Okay,
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Cricket.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He makes the grab. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 3 yardage.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. The fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators will line up to kick it away. It is on the punt for the first time this afternoon. On comes the punting team now. It's 4th down. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. All right, here's the toss play. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set, get set.
Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle, it's Davis. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they will score. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? With the catch, it's Davis. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
3-25.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line and Freeman. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. A quick spin move. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but they have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
Got it.
2nd down after that previous play.
Clear. Easy. Ready, go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Ready.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Easy.
QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. It does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
29 Philly.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Ready up.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Cricket.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the ground, it's Freeman. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's going to take off. Passes the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
On the set.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line is going to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. Jukes to get past a man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Freeman. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He breaks free.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he lays out great grab near the right sideline. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The pass rush closing in. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want. The planning and the execution are two different things.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run it here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Gators keep the football on the move.
Cricket.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
This kick is good. That makes the score LSU 38, Florida 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught for the completion. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. What a stiff arm. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal.
42 Spider.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score LSU 38, Florida 17.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for the wide out. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there. All the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 17.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, they can't bring him down. On the run here, lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gators are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback will take a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.